Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm building again in The Sims. My last video was a shell challenge, but this time I built everything from scratch, so you'll get to see just how bad I am at this game. I'm also building something I never build in The Sims, which is even better for demonstrating how bad I am at The Sims. This is a community lot. It is a nightclub lot, and it is supposed to be kind of a retro bowling alley. I'm not sure I pulled off retro or bowling alley, but it's definitely a functional lot. And I think it's kind of cute. And it's the first time I've ever built a community lot, so I'm pretty proud of how it came out. It does only have 3 bowling lanes. I'm aware of that. But I think it's still fun. And it has a skate rink outside and 2 floors, and I'm pretty happy with it. I had a hard time figuring out where I should and shouldn't place windows. That was really difficult for me. But yeah, how is everyone? I hope you are all doing well. I got amazing feedback on my last video. I sent it to a bunch of my friends and they all loved it and thought it was great. And I even got one viewer who I don't know them, and they gave me some awesome feedback about adding music to the background of my video, which I did. So hopefully it's not distracting and it's improves quality, like he said. Thank you for that suggestion. I'm always welcome to positive suggestions. Don't be mean to me, please, but constructive criticism is always good, so I'm always open to that. I hope this slot was very hard to roof. That's not for a while, but I had a really hard time with that, so I'll talk about it again when I get there. But I really had fun playing with all the Bowling Night stuff pack items because I've had this pack for forever, and I always just use the Dust Bowl lot that comes with the game when I want to go bowling because I'm too lazy to build a whole community lot. But now I have this one, and I think it's kind of cute. I built it in Newcrest. I'm trying to build lots to fill Newcrest, so this is one of my many community lots I will be forced to build. Hopefully the next ones are a little easier now that I have some practice. And hopefully someone will have advice on roofing, because apparently I have not paid close enough attention to the roofs of buildings when I go out to do that stuff. Like go out to a bowling alley. I don't look at the roof of the bowling alley, and so now I don't know what it looks like. These chairs were hard to put. I liked those benches. I just thought when I go to bowling alleys, you have like couch seating all the way around your lane. So it's like a little U shape, and then there's like a coffee table in the middle, and we don't really have anything that worked in the style I wanted for this build for that. I also wish we had a lot more arcade games for The Sims, because we only have that one that came with Get Together, I think it is. And I think that it would be a lot more fun to have different ones. I know in The Sims 3 we had at least 2, and then you can change like the color schemes on them and things so that it looks like you have a whole bunch of them. This one you just have the one, and it's a couple color schemes, but it's the same machine, and it's a 4-player one, and I would rather have like a couple of 1-player ones and some 2-player ones, and not just the one big gaming machine. That way I could build a whole arcade and not just have these little machines and everything. The upstairs, I built an upstairs because I thought the build looked really flat without it being 2 stories. And then I wanted to make it functional because I have all this space and I didn't know what to do with it. Again, I would have loved to put more arcade stuff up here, but we didn't have that. The bathroom ended up going upstairs, which worked out great because then I was able to make a nice large bathroom that worked out well. I got to use these bathroom stalls, which I'm so glad that we have now. They come with University, if you're wondering. I could not fit another bowling alley up there. I would have loved to fit like one more. But unfortunately I could not. This took a lot of time. I built the shell outline for this build like at least 5 times before I got to this one, and I'm still not happy with it, to be honest. I think it could be way better. Yeah, and then this room I'm doing right now, I'll come back to it later, it's not nearly done yet, but when I go to like skate rinks or laser tag places or bowling alleys, they always have like a room off to the side or upstairs that's like the party room for like the kids' parties. And when I was a kid, everyone's 13th birthday party was at the same freaking bowling alley. Everyone did the same exact thing. But yeah. I didn't have a bowling birthday party, but all my friends did. I had a swim birthday party and an indoor pool. It was very exciting. Because my birthday is in January, so most people don't have a swim party in January, but we did mine in an indoor pool, and I had a Hannah Montana cake. Very exciting stuff. But where I live, it gets really hot in the summer, so all the summer birthdays have to find like indoor places to have their parties and stuff. So there's a lot of bowling parties and a lot of jump place parties, skate parties. That type of thing is really common because you have to do a lot of indoor activities because it gets so hot here in the summer. I didn't know what to do for a long time with that space behind the stairs. And I was looking up retro bowling alleys and I saw this one that had like split leveling and bar seating up there, and I would have loved to do that, and I actually messed around off camera with trying to figure out how split leveling worked, but it just didn't work right for this build because of the way I roofed it and because of the way split leveling works. I really feel like we should have a better system for that. That's not like making fake rooms that are at a different foundation height, and we should be able to like click and drag each room to its own foundation height, and on the inside of the build it would split level. I think there should be a better system for split leveling. It would make it a lot easier, and I would definitely use it more often than I do. I've never split leveled anything. I think it's really cute and can be pulled off really well, but I can't do it. Here's my little party room. I fixed it. It's like the room when you go to like places like that, and then they bring you upstairs, and that's where you have the cake, and they like sing happy birthday, or they'll play little games with you. They also do when like I work for a daycare, so when we like take the kids places, they rent out a bunch of the party rooms, and we just put each grade in a party room, and they do their little activities in there, so that's what that is. That's what I was going for. I'm not sure it fits the nightclub vibe, but like I wish we had a bowling alley community lot type. We don't, so I made it a nightclub because I wanted it kind of like a teen hangout, fun party place to hang out, and I thought that the nightclub, it was either going to be a nightclub, a restaurant, or a bar, so I thought the nightclub was most appropriate. Although a restaurant one would have been fun. I would have had to have a lot more seating, but it could have been fun. I tried to use a lot of stuff I hadn't used before in this build. I think I did good. I really wish we had, so the table I end up using here is from University, and it's the only bar height table that I know we have. If there's another one, feel free to tell me what pack it's in, and I will go look for it, because I feel like we should have more options for bar height tables. Like, I would have loved like a glass one with metal legs, and then those, what are they, the bowling night bar stools would have looked really cute, but this was my only option, so I went with it. I put the roller rink outside. I don't know how practical that is in real life. Every roller rink I've been to has been inside. I've seen outdoor ice rinks, never outdoor roller rinks, and especially because when you go to like a roller rink, it's carpet around everywhere so that your skates don't slide and you can like walk in your skates. And so then you go on the rink and it's the wood flooring, but the one I used for outside was metal. It's not practical because it's outside, so I would have loved to have it on an enclosed thing, but I just didn't know how to do it right. But I think it's cute. I don't think it needs to make sense. It's The Sims. The Sims won't put their skates on before they go in the rink. They'll just poof them on right as they go in. I never used the like roller rink and the ice rink from this new game, and I used to use them all the time in The Sims 3 because in The Sims 3, your park lots would change automatically. So like in the spring, there would be spring events in the park, kind of like how we have the festivals in this game, but all the parks in the game did it. It was really cool. Ours don't do that now, so I would have to go in and manually create a park for each season, and I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to change the lot that many times. So you have to have like designated lots to go do those things. And yeah. You could also play actual games of soccer in The Sims 3, where your Sims would there were nets and they would kick balls back and forth on the field. Sims 3 had a lot of cute things. Maybe I should do a Sims 3 build next. Maybe? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I was thinking about doing that, or I have the game 2 Point Hospital, which is really funny and fun. So I thought maybe I could record some gameplay of that. I also have SimCity still. Oh, did I not cut? I hope that wasn't too long. The pauses. I try and cut out all the pauses where I got up to go get a drink or something and the game's paused. But sometimes I miss some. I'll get better at that as time goes on. Yeah. I liked this bright blue wall. The wallpaper in here was really hard, but I think it looked okay in the end. I think I changed that to white. I really hope I do. The light blue looks fine. It doesn't look awful, but it looks a little weird. I remember not liking it, and I'm pretty sure I changed it. Okay. If you're wondering how the camera moves like that, I know a lot of Sims builders get questions about that. I use the Sims 3 camera in the Sims 4. There's a button in the top corner, the top left corner by all the options that has a little camera on it. If you click it, you can change it to Sims 3 camera. There's also a code you can put in, or a key binding for it. That's what I used when I changed it. I don't remember what it was. But yeah. I saw this in another build. I totally stole it off someone's gallery build, but the little bowling pins object. There's a little object called decorative bowling pins you can put in houses and stuff, and you size them up and they make these bowling pin shaped pillars outside the front of the build. I thought that was really cute. And I stole it, and I did the same thing on mine. See, the roofing looks so weird on this. I change it, and I just do flat roofs all over it, and I get rid of those, slopey ones. And I try and vary the height of the half walls to make it look interesting, and I put signs on it, and I think it looks kind of stupid. I'm not really sure I love it. If you would know how to better roof this, please feel free to tell me, because I'm gonna have to do more community lots if I want to get better at them, and I wouldn't know how to roof them because that was really hard. And then I just made brick, and then I put white walls. There's one where it looks kind of weird in the back, but it's on the back of the build, so it doesn't really matter. I did use a roofing piece to create an overhang there, and I thought that looked pretty okay. I wasn't super happy with it, but it looked alright. Yep, here I am adding in the white. Making sure all the walls line up. And I did texture they're technically flooring pieces, so I added a black flooring to it so that when you look down on it, it's not just the dry floor, cement floor thing that comes with the default when you build the rooms. So I think that helped it a little bit. Bowling alleys are weird. You forget how large a building has to be to have a bowling alley in it. Bowling lanes in it. But they're huge buildings because bowling lanes are huge. But this is definitely a big build, and I didn't put it on a super huge lot. It was a pretty average size lot. I think it's a 30 by 40, 30 by 20, something like that. One of the pretty average size lots in Willow Creek. I liked the flooring. I used the university flooring upstairs, and I think I used a different one downstairs. We'll see if I show it again. Probably not. But I think it looked pretty good. And I added a sidewalky bit around, and then I had trash cans in the back. It's little things like that that make me happy. Hopefully this isn't too long right here. This pause. Okay, we're good. Sorry, once I record the voiceover, it's really hard for me to go back and change it, and I would really hate to redo this, so I'm hoping that there's not any more long pauses. Even the ones I left in aren't that long. When I go through, I kind of just scan for the parts where I cut out and you see my OBS screen recorder, and I look for the parts that are really long and pauses that no one needs to watch me sit there and do nothing. I put hedges around it. These are kind of one of my go-to plants. They help make things less flat. The sign was this. I wish it was easier to find like signs and stuff. I wish we had like a category for like building signs, because I had a hard time finding them at first. Once I found them, they were all like together, but yeah. I'm very glad I made this video shorter. It's only like 17 something minutes. Because I'm running out of things to talk about. I'm trying really hard. I hope you can tell. Yeah, I hope this build isn't awful. I hope it's okay. I used the retro stereos. I didn't even know we had retro music in The Sims. I hope that's good. When you pick stereos for the lot types, you pick the sound that you want to play from them, I guess. I don't know. I don't build community lots. But like they've got they're color coded, and then I use the green ones, which are retro, so that's I think I made this a teen hangout, and then like something else. It was, I don't know. It's fun. I like it a lot. I added a cash register. There's not really a need for it, but I imagine this counter in the front's like where you like pay for your lane and like your shoes and stuff. And then I went through and last minute decided to add in all the trash cans that would be inside, which is something you don't think about when you're like at places. There just are trash cans and they're very conveniently located, and I don't think about them until I have to like build places like this. There's a lot of thought that goes into where everything's placed in a build like this in real life and in The Sims, and I'm still learning about that. We're getting to the end of the video here, so I will see you all next week. Hopefully with something that I'm better at than a community lot, but hey, we're all learning. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked this content, and I will see you all next week. I'm gonna plan to post every Friday. I know this is not a Friday. I'm a little late, but I will try and post around every Friday, Monday, somewhere between there. So I will see you all next week. Bye!